Yeah, everybody's here. Yes, I'm not sure. Good evening. I'm sorry for my gazpacho English, but I have to read because I don't speak very well English, but I have to read so I can see you all the time. But I try to make my best. Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure to represent the jury today and say some words on its behalf. 362, then 40s, and 4, 5, and 2, and finally 1 and 1. From the vertigo of the list of 362 works presented to the selection of the lucky ones, everything in the world of nominated architecture reveals something to someone. And it's therefore throughout a grateful and supportive tribute that I would like, in the name of the jury, to salute all the teams of actors of the winning and non-winning project of the European Mies van der Rohe Prize 2024. For the most inconsolable, Nicolas, among them, I would advise to read the last sentence of the myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus. The struggle towards the summits, it's enough to fill a man's heart with pleasure. You have to imagine Sisyphus happy. It's a complex task to select. A little humility and a lot of conviction. 362. To select is to delve into the heterogeneous material of a vast territory to try to extract the characters and the features most representative of the present moment in the history of European architecture. In November, before her eyes, the geography is broad and attractive, European, made of plains, mountains, glaciers, valleys, towns, village, forest, agricultural and seaside landscape. The variations of the theme and disciplines of architecture are diverse and almost infinity. Religion, culture, leisure, business, education, landscape, workshop, black pig branding farms too. The context and scales are multiple. The economies demonstrative are retained. The manufacturing concerns the new or the transformation of existing ones. This explicit catalogue demonstrates the formidable place of architecture in world affair. Like philosophy, it has the power, the architecture has the power to interest and talk about everything. Having 362 projects before your eyes is an awareness of an almost unreal amount of work, self-sacrifice, conviction, commitments, time spent focused on subject with variable and relative implication. The architect is a social animal, his profession often a punishment, his production always a happy contribution to the habitability of the world. 40, then 5 and 2. To select is also to eliminate, and therefore risk leaving behind us the unspeakable truth of a secret and delicate project, but that is how life goes. To select is to react the word, intention, representation, drawing, to ideas, context. It is to attempt to undermine the power of images. It's to search in all the available material for a grouping of strong line which will seems to be the most in line with the diversity of the present time. To select is to verify intuition, and through the trip that we made with the jury, the meticulous visit to the place, the direct exchange with the actor, the observation of the context and the construction, to readjust our point of view by accepting to be astonished. 5 intense and delicious organization 5 intense and organized days. 5 days with my friend and member of the jury, Martin, Salah, Pipo, Tinatin, Hervoy, and Adriana, at the end of which, in a final debate animated by the pleasure of our contradiction and disagreements, the learning of our difference, her mutual attention, and the strength of conviction of each, we were able to put down our suitcase of architecture and decide. And so, at the end of the trip and the debate, propose winner. 1 and 1. The study pavilion on the campus of the Technical University of Braunschweig of the team Gustav Dusing and Max Hack is a reward for its ability to challenge the contrast and imagery of sustainability, creating a welcome and playful environment for study, collaboration, and community gathering through an uncompromising and carefully detailed structure. It has taken a clear architectural idea, scrutinized it and pushed it on the limit. More than being a building, it could be understood as a versatile system, merging technological invention with a flexible and reusable principle. In final, it's like a straight line with at the end a final point. It's very clear and effective. The emergent project winner, the Gabriel Garcia Marquez Library in Barcelona of the team Elena Orte and Guillermo Sevillano acts at the scale of the city, contributing to the transformation of the neighborhood by opening up new exterior and interior public space. This wooden structure unfolds as a rich sequence of monumental and domestic space that welcome neighbors and citizens, providing them with comfortable atmosphere for learning, teamwork, and community engagement. With meticulous attention to detail, the author have thoroughly examined and pushed the library program to its full potential. These two works are relevant and representative artifact of architecture European today. However, we need to be associated and combined with the 5 other projects selected, so that the image of diversity of urban architecture can be truly represented and disseminated. Diversity of point of view and attitude, diversity of writing, diversity of expression and context. For the next 5, the Hague of the team Brandeland and Christophen is a fantastic mystical garden on the outskirts of Lund that strives to preserve a small natural area, currently agricultural, around which a residential neighborhood will rise very soon. 3 bricks wall and a roof, all built using traditional method, create a place for reflection and architecture's relationships with time, urban development principle, and the design of community gathering space. It's like adopt this project. It's like an interrogation point. Pose the question of to do or not to do. The project in Madrid, the Reggio School of Andrés Jacques is a vertical school on the outskirts of Madrid, which seeks its place in the face of the privatization of education and questions architecture, pedagogy, and education. The school is a result of an idiosyncratic imagery, spatial richness, and a reparative ecological aim, all built around a very special pedagogical system. this project could be interrogation point. Is truculent and very generous, and he said just we can do. It's very the opposite of the project from Lund. The work of Plateau, the three other projects. I'm too long? No, okay, thank you. The works of Plateau in Ostrava, of Team KWK, Promise, the convent of Saint François in Santa Lucia di Talano of Amelia Tavella, as well as the square and tourist office in Piodao by Blanco del Rio, preserve an indispensable European cultural heritage, industrial, landscape, and urban, granting it a new life that attracts local communities. It's time to close, as well as those from neighboring territory. Okay, sorry. So I wish thank you, my jury friends, and the people from the Foundation Mies van der Rohe, as well as Jutta, Gassner, and the CIVA, for organizing this very, very exciting experience. Thank you, everybody. The weather will be fine tomorrow. Vive l'Europe.